What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So the Blazers get another victory, 112-103, and a huge comeback, coming back from 23 points down late in the third to end up winning this game by 9. You just gotta put a lot of respect on guys like Josh Hart, who had an excellent Blazers debut. Anthony Simons is becoming a star before our eyes. I was listening to the playback of the Knicks, and Wally Szczerbiak said he's like Ray Allen, and that's huge. That's high praise from a guy who's played the game. You know what I'm saying? And what he's seeing out there with Anthony Simons and how he's becoming the player that he is now. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be easily a 20+ point scorer next season. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt in my mind, having Dame back rejuvenated, that's gonna be huge. Also, something I saw, there was an immediate chemistry between Josh Hart and Anthony Simons. You know what I mean? And Simons ends up finishing 30 points, 11 of 23 from the field, going 6 of 12 from 3, had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 turnovers. Now, I wanted to get more into the young guys, you know, and their development that I've seen. CJ Ellaby, he didn't shoot it well, you know, going 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, had 5 rebounds and assists, a turnover and a block in 23 minutes. Now, his plus minus was at -12, but he's just been doing what he's been doing. And I like what he's been doing. He's just out there competing hard, you know. He's not a horrible defender like that. Guys don't just get past him like that, you know what I mean? He has pretty good footwork. And I just like what he's been doing these last few games. Elijah Hughes, he ends up finishing with 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. In 10 minutes of work, going +4. Hits a nice little pull-up jumper that was assisted by Greg Brown, and then comes right back and hits a 3 that was assisted by Trendon Watford. So he's definitely an intriguing player to watch out for, especially like he might not be a rotational guy, but like a developmental guy that we have, you know, going forward. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how he progresses. Trendon Watford, I felt, had another good game. Goes for 4 points, 1 of 1 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 turnovers in 14 minutes of work, going +3. You know what I'm saying? So again, another good game from Trendon Watford, and I think he's a guy that could potentially be a rotational guy, potentially, but it will just depend on what we do in the off season, because I don't think the Blazers I think they're going to get a forward for sure, like a power forward who probably Jeremy Grant, but there's others that are available as well, like a Miles Bridges, who's a free agent this off season. So could that be something that the Blazers are looking at? We'll never know until the off season comes, you know, but that's very intriguing to me. Greg Brown, wow, he didn't shoot it well. I like the fact that he is out there shooting, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they can get tape on him, so we can go ahead and work on things, you know what I mean? And that's the point of this. I'm glad that he was out there for his 16 minutes. He ends up going 2 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. And he's just a guy that's, you know, once he gets out there, he just plays with a lot of energy. And you can already tell that he's improved dramatically from earlier in the season when he was, you know, out there kind of not really understanding what was going on. He definitely has a better understanding of the game. And I know he's going to continue to work. And I like that he's a guy that wants Coach Billups to get on him when he's doing something wrong. That takes a very commendable player. Like, not all players are like that. So general salute to Greg Brown, man. I think he's definitely a guy that can be a very good piece for us going forward. Josh Hart, excellent debut. 23 points, 7 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, a rebound, 2 assists, and 4 turnovers. Those turnovers were a little bit high, but that's to be expected. You know what I mean? Like, this is his first game. They just had practice, one practice and then a game. So it's to be expected, but I think he'll definitely clean up those, you know what I mean? Justice Winslow has been very good for the Blazers these last 3 games, but overall, he's averaged 10.8 points on 47% from the field, 6.8 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and has played some very good defense against some solid players like our superstar player like LeBron James, and then a very good player in Julius Randle this last time out, you know what I mean? So he's definitely been a guy that could be a guy that, he might not be a rotational guy, but he can definitely be a guy that you can rely on in case someone gets hurt, you know what I mean? Like, he's definitely a good person to have as insurance, possibly, you know what I mean? But I mean, it'll be up to him ultimately. Like, how he's playing, he might be trying to gun for more of a role on another team, and I don't know if the Blazers will do that or not, but we'll see once the offseason comes, Nurk, beast on the board last night, going 12 points, 5 of 10, 20 rebounds, 6 assists, had 5 turnovers, and this was a so-so game for him, you know what I mean? But he had quite a few turnovers, like the one where he didn't see Cam Reddish at all. He ended up trying to make a pass over to Ant, and it got picked for an easy dunk for Cam Reddish's only field goal of the game. So definitely have to clean that up. But overall, I thought he was very solid this game, especially on them boards, The Blazers in the fourth quarter, their offense and defense put on a show, holding the Knicks to only 11 points. I think they had like 3 of 18 from the field or something like that, while scoring 35 points. And goes for 10 points in the quarter. The Blazers end up shooting 48% from the field, 38% from 3 on 15 made threes. They get plus 10 in assists with 29. And they also go plus 10 in rebounds with, I believe they had 51, So overall, a great comeback victory, you know what I mean? And it just shows that the Blazers are not as far off as guys really thought they were when we were making these trades, you know what I'm saying? Josh Hart clearly is a guy that we can keep. Nurk, the way he's been playing, definitely a guy that we can keep, you know what I mean? So the changes that we made, yes, we're not going to be great right now, but these past 2 victories show that playing the way that Coach Billups wants you to play is definitely a way to become a championship caliber team. Getting that ball moving around, you know what I'm saying? Not having to rely so heavily on isolation plays, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a bright future, in my opinion, for the Blazers. The next 5 games is going to be very telling. They're going up against the cream of the crop around the NBA. So people that think just because we won these 2 games that we're not tanking anymore, I don't know, man. Like, a lot of Blazers fans are like very reactionary, obviously, and it's funny to see, but everybody now is starting to understand, I think, what the Blazers are trying to do, and I'm looking forward to the offseason, But this is your boy P Money. Tell me what you guys think, and I'm off this.